Hello everyone. Okay, so I'm replacing my oxygen sensor on my 2005 Hyundai Accent. Okay, and as you can see right there, the threads were stripped on the exhaust manifold and the well, that's a brand new oxygen sensor. I stripped the threads out a little bit of an oxygen sensor by trying to put it in this exhaust manifold where the threads were completely messed up. Okay, because then and yeah, you can see what I'm trying to do right there with them copper wires I'm putting in there, trying to get that oxygen sensor to tighten up. It's not working right there, but I got a better way to do that. I'm going to show you a little later. Man, them oxygen sensors on this car, they've been there 130,000 miles, and that top one right there, it was a tough one to get out, and it was like welded in there. Okay, so I would be happy just leaving the oxygen sensor in there if the car was running okay. They've been there about 130,000 miles, but I was having the problem where I stopped at a stop sign or a red light. Anytime I stopped, okay, it could maybe I was stopping going into I would have to get into start up to go into a busy street. Well, every time from my when I stopped and I restarted, not every time, but a lot of the times the engine would stutter. It would take 2 to 4 seconds before that car actually started to accelerate. So that's why I'm replacing the oxygen sensors. I assume that that was a problem because I replaced a few other simple parts. Okay, and then I said, well, as a last resort, I'm going to have to replace the oxygen sensor. I didn't want to, but I did. It did fix the problem though. So it did fix the problem on this 2005 Hyundai Accent manual manual shift. And it's a good running car. Now, it was a good running car before, except for that acceleration problem I have. Okay, so now I'm showing you all the copper wire strands I added to the oxygen sensor. See how I got twisted way below and then twisted around and up high? Then what I did was I put that sensor in there, real carefully so the wires them copper wire strands would move around. And I'm showing you right now that picture you're looking at right now. Well, that as oxygen sensor has been in there. That car has been driven about 800 miles already, and the oxygen sensor is still in there, still still good. And I'm just showing you that, and I'm going to show you one of the steps I had to do to get that oxygen sensor in right now. I took the screwdriver and put on the end of it like that, and I tapped that screwdriver with the top of the screwdriver with a hammer. You see on all the like that to get that oxygen sensor to go in there a little bit, to force it in a little bit. And then after I did that, I took my oxygen sensor socket, hooked up to the ratchet, got it got it in there, and I tightened up on it. So right now I'm just demonstrating what I did. I'm not actually doing it. I'm just showing you what I did. Okay, and I would tighten up on it. I got it tight, and I was happy at the tightness. And I said, I'll leave it right there, and it's been good. It's been in there so far, so far so good. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and if you like, please